Oh, holy hell, we're live. Let's see how this goes with the dual live station. So we got five currently on here on YouTube. It's a competition. Let's go YouTube. We got four on Instagram. We're holding steady at five on YouTube. We're up to 14 on Instagram.
What's the platform
Instagram's killing us.
what's the platform that Trump uses?
Truth Social.
Have we thought about trying there?
I haven't even set up an account there. I've heard it's pretty weak. I mean, it's got a lot of followers and stuff like that, but I don't know. So hope everybody's doing well. For YouTube, unfortunately, I'm the only one that can see the comment. So we're working on that. So we're going to have that fixed by next week, I hope. And then for Instagram, it's pretty much go as normal, except for the fact it's going to look like I'm looking around a lot. Oh my God, this is like making me car sick.
I bet.
Just focus on the YouTube camera.
Just focus. Why is that?
Then you won't be going.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
take it when anybody says on Instagram.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. But no, I'm
Like,
trying to share the screen.
What about Rumble?
Hadn't really looked into it. It's been a hellaciously busy week, and definitely in a good way. So
What about Only Farmers?
only for. Well, what's the other night? People told me to get on Patreon. So apparently a couple companies are on that and are doing pretty well. Now, and Hail Tide Pods, I am sorry that I'm hurting your eyes, but that's what I'm good at. What was my comment on the Facebook Insider? Somebody posted up a picture of me and said a picture only a mother could love, or a son only a mother could love. And I said she's still trying to have me aborted.
Oh.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, I
Miss
thought
me,
it was funny.
bitch.
Every time I show up to see her, she's got a coat hanger. That's what kind of show this is. That's why if you're watching this on YouTube, it is not considered a kid-friendly show.
Shut up.
So anyway, we've definitely got some knives to talk about. We've got some updates to tell you about. I'm sure a lot of people are on here to hear the Les George update, so we'll certainly give those in a little bit. And just some stories to tell, I guess. So first off, I appreciate everybody that tuned in Tuesday night for my. I think that was Tuesday night for my rant about the about being banned on Facebook. And I appreciate. I haven't had a chance to respond to everybody, but I got a lot of really good emails with some good suggestions. There's quite a few things I'm looking into, but it will take me time to go through them. As much as I wanted to go through these things this week, it just hadn't been an option. We've been pedal to the metal all week. If we're not boxing and rapping and doing all that stuff, then we're working on marketing, or we've anodized, lasered, and customized just about everything that's not nailed down, which was the goal of this week. It really was to really get back into that. So yes, I am back on social media. There's been no explanation. Nothing's come through. It just my jail sentence was supposed to last until like 2 or 3 o'clock yesterday, I think, and all of a sudden at like 11 o'clock yesterday morning, I was up and running. So I have no idea. I did protest it and disagree with it. Maybe somebody looked at it and agreed that it was wrong, but well, until it happens again, I'm sure, which I'm sure with the AI stuff that Facebook is using and Instagram's probably using, this stuff will continue to happen. So the question is when the wrong person takes a look at it and just decides to shut me down completely. And that's my biggest fear. I mean, right now it's just working on backup plans and other avenues to contact customers. I definitely say still our absolute best marketing tool is our newsletter. So please, if you have not, I beg of you, go over and sign up for our newsletter. If you have any problems with that, then definitely let me know. But I mean, nobody's going to stop. Well, I guess eventually somebody could stop our newsletter, but we'll always have that data. We can always move it elsewhere. But we've grown our newsletter. We've got, I think for a small company as we are, we've got a really big newsletter sign up list. So, but we always want more, and especially if you're interested in the types of knives we sell, which are badass, awesome knives, then definitely sign up for our newsletter. So,
There's your t-shirt. If you're interested in the kind of knives we sell.
which are badass, awesome American-made knives. So, but the goal right now, just for future reference, we're going to keep testing how things go with YouTube. So we're going to do dual Thursday shows for a while. I may start doing a every Tuesday show on YouTube too, to see, kind of compare the two. So maybe we'll just have a weekly Tuesday show and a weekly Thursday show. My fear is that they'll get pretty repetitive, but maybe not. So some of the things I do want to do, especially on YouTube, and I've talked about doing it on Instagram, but I'd like to do it on YouTube so it can hold it and people can keep watching it, is doing some just lives with some of the makers that are out there, so we can just kind of talk about some of the things that they do. So we're going to work on a lot of that. Nick is always our test subject on things like that, so expect us to start working with him. Plus, he's always entertaining. Well, not always, but a lot of times he's entertaining on the live shows. So, so that's kind of where we are with all of this. My fear, like I said, my fear is that it's only a matter of time before Meta or Instagram or whatever you want to call it, literally just shuts us all down. Just says, no, we've had it. They're tired of fighting with us, and they just toss us. So, and not just us, I'm talking about probably the most of the knife community as a whole. And as much as any of us want to sit back and be like, hey, we're a big part of social media, guys, we're 1/1,000,000th of the porn industry, which is the biggest part of social media. So I don't think that's inaccurate. It's still amazing to me. Like, knives are offensive, but now, I don't know if you guys have seen this stuff, but now it's just full blown nudity. I mean, they
I'm asking for a friend.
they digitize it. Oh, I'll show you soon. It's like slightly digitized, but it's not enough. Like, you'd have to zoom in to tell it's digitized. It is. So that's fine. Every kind of porn content you want to put on there is perfectly okay. But God forbid you show off a nice pocket knife, you're going to prison, Facebook jail. So yeah, it tells you the state of the world, doesn't it? So, all right, I've already done that rant. I need to stop. Cheers, folks. It's Thirsty Thursday. Oh, and that is delicious. So, I'm having what I call a gluttonous day. Glutinous day, I should say. So I have been doing the gluten-free thing, and it's been great. But I'm giving myself like 1 day a week off of it. Maybe this week it was 2. And it seems to be all right. So anyway, I am drinking a beer this evening. Might have several, maybe.
And you're gonna live dangerously.
Always have, baby. I married you.
Yes.
What do you think when you see me? Danger.
Danger.
Living dangerously, married Mary Poppins.
Big Smoochie. We're on both, man. We are on both YouTube and Instagram right now.
Most comments being read from Instagram.
Yeah. The comments are mostly being read from Instagram. Just start calling it porn knife. Somebody on the DLT Insiders page today posted a knife with on top of a Playboy old 1991 Playboy magazine cover.
Seen it?
You saw the post?
No, I've seen that magazine.
Well, you don't know which one. There were 12 of them. Posted up a picture and the knife's kind of in the corner. It shows the rest of the magazine. And I was like, well, this will definitely be 100% cleared by social media. So maybe we'll just start using old Playboy covers as for our backgrounds on all our pictures. I'd be better than having to cut the cheese every time. If you missed our Tuesday show, I'm not going to go back and explain that. All right. Let's see what else to rehash from this week. I'll talk about the bum behind our building later.
You could go by the name Lance Biggerstaff.
Lance. Shh. Nobody's supposed to know that name. Don't give people ideas. I'll go back and look up my history. All right. Hell, let's just start with today. So today started off very, very busy. I knew I had a plan, and it was to finish up some projects and get some things going. So a while back, we did a bunch of customized ZTO 308s on the CF 308 CF. This is the limited edition factory series special with carbon fiber, and then the working finish on the back and the satin ground blade. So anyway, we brought those back. That includes this, which is our, it's a battle green. And honestly, this is not doing it justice. Sorry, YouTube. I'm trying to get you both in here. Get a little closer. The lighting here is not doing it justice. The pictures definitely do it a lot better justice. But these all turned out really, really sexy. Really good. Love getting those colors back on there. I think we've got bronze, blue, purple, and this battle green. If you can't tell, the battle green's definitely my favorite. This turned out really good looking. One of the other ones we wanted to do, we have a customer, his name is Doug, and Doug has been asking us to do a Castle Edition, which we've done on the ZT562 tie. We call it the Castle Edition Skull, mostly just to avoid any lawsuit stuff. And so we did it. But on that working finish, honest to God, the skull just didn't pop. Not the way I wanted it to. So anodized it a deep bronze, and man, yeah, that turned out badass. So then we turned around and put a skull on the pivot on the presentation side. And so total, we did 5 of these, I think, and I will not do any more. I love it. I think they're really awesome. But it's too much. This was a lot of laser time, a whole lot of laser time. There were a lot of passes on this just to make sure we got it nice and dark. So anyway, there were 5. There's 2 left. So definitely check those out, guys. If you haven't, I've talked about the 308 forever since it came out. I've been in love with it. If you have not carried one, if you have not owned one, for that price point, this is one of the best knives out there. It's really, really well done. So, Doug, thank you for pushing me to do this. I'm sorry it took so long. I think I already messaged you that, but these did turn out really damn cool. So, pretty much this week, like I said, if it hadn't been nailed down or sold already, it's gotten lasered, anodized, customized, something.
You should see the cat.
Yeah. So, Cat's got a Castle Edition too. Last one I did today, actually, before I left, was this on the Dreadnought. This is a beautiful midnight fade Animascus. This lighting is definitely doing it justice on Instagram. Looks like YouTube is doing it justice as well. Turned out absolutely beautiful. So did purple hardware on it, and then kind of a dark purple, a little bit of bronze, and that's a reverse fade coming back through bronze into blue. And this one really, really does pop. So that was the last one I did today. I don't even think I've had a chance to promote it anywhere, but it is on the site, ready to go. And this is on the Nicholas Nichols Dreadnought. Great action on these. Really, really good job done from Nick on the Dreadnought. So, and then Tuesday, I dropped, it was Tuesday, we dropped Hinderer XM24s. These were the hologram slicers. This was a pretty decent sized shipment from Hinderer, especially for the XM24s. We usually don't get a ton from them. So anyway, a lot of the same SKU. So, we had a bunch of blue and a bunch of Ghost G10 or some translucent green G10, and then we had a whole bunch of Coyote. And I was like, sweet. So I set some aside and we started doing some lasering on these and anodizing on these on Wednesday. All of these turned out really cool. There's only two. So I worked on these all day and into the night on yesterday, right? Yes,
Yes.
yesterday was Wednesday. And then late night had just the last few that I did and was able to launch these late night last night. So there was one of the others that I did is I did a R form of a battle green on some and then bronzed out the hardware. The funny part was is that the stars and stripes all day on Wednesday were the most popular sellers. They were selling way faster than the battle green. And then you get into Wednesday night, and I put the rest of them up that were the rest that I did in battle green, and did just a couple blue stars and stripes, and lo and behold, the battle green ones were the faster seller. So, but there's two left total, and they're both the battle blue stars and stripes. These turned out awesome. So as you know, we don't do these too often, but this platform, this battle stars and stripes looks so good on that big tie slab. So there's two left. I think it's a red G10, which is this one, and then there's a translucent green G10. Yes, the green anodized was incredible. Really turned out really cool. The thing that surprised me is I did it kind of experimenting and thinking that on that green, I was thinking that
That's awesome.
I was thinking that the green would not look good with the coyote, and then I did it anyway and put them all together and went, holy crap!
No, the
It's
greens look great with the coyote.
oh man, but that battle green, I just wasn't sure if it'd be too much
Yeah.
muted earthy colors or so. Ooh, no. I mean, it looked good with every color. And the other one that surprised me is I didn't think it looked good with the orange. Now the orange did take a long time to sell. A long time to sell. It sold the same day, but I'd say it was the last one that sold.
Right.
And it looked fantastic on the orange. As a matter of fact, right now we have a red left, a plain red that I think is stonewashed, all red. So it doesn't. That one that one's not being touched. But then we have an orange with the working finish, and that one, if it hadn't sold, maybe even, it won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow's crazy, but through the weekend, if it hadn't sold, I'll bet you I end up battle green in that one and bronzing it out because it did look so damn good.
On this same theme,
Yes.
Rosie's Ripper says, can't wait to see what you do with the Reaper. You've got full creative freedom.
Yeah, Rosie, I'll definitely have some fun with it. I'll be in touch with you though. This week's just been nuts, just getting back from everything. But I'll be in touch. We'll definitely have some fun with that one and see what we can throw at it. I've got a few ideas, so let's plan on messaging. Monday might be the best day. So Monday, I'll explain that later. But and then also this past week we did on Monday we had auto day. We're going to start doing. I think Mondays are pretty much going to be auto day moving forward. And with auto day, we did some Hinderer XM18 3.5 auto Bowies, and we didn't quite sell them all. We had just a couple left, so we'll launch those again this next Monday. The reason we're doing single auto days is just because of the trouble with PayPal. So I know it's so stupid, and I've got a solution to it, but I've just got to wait and get it set up, and it'll take care of the problem. But these full tie autos, we've got some spear points and just a few Bowies left. They're incredible. So, and I think we're pretty much to the end of all of them that are going to be built. I'm sure eventually they'll build them again, but guys, it might be a really long time, especially with Hinderer moving on to the aluminum auto. So
full auto Monday means PayPal is turned off across the entire site.
yes, PayPal will be off on Monday when we launch the autos, and then typically I put PayPal back on and take the autos off about midnight, somewhere around in there. And then let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's something else.
It's been quite a week.
Wow, what was that look for?
What?
I didn't see it.
That was a look like you had a bad week because of me.
No.
That's
I didn't have
did you
that.
not?
No.
No, I read that. You could,
No.
I didn't see it.
yeah, but you could feel it.
You
You
feel
could,
the energy.
you could feel that in the air.
No. I had a bad week because of you.
That's what you were picking up on.
If I can ruin your week, it's good. I don't have to live with you.
Hey, Scott, real quick though, that Animascus dreadnought that you showed a moment ago, it's
Uh-huh.
already sold out. Are you gonna do another one? Ugly David went to look at it and it was already gone.
Will you go check orders? I think I forgot to just add one to the cart.
Did you?
If it's sold, then I didn't. But if not, then click on it and oops. It's been a long day.
Oh, it's not even 7:30 in California.
I swear I checked it, so it had to have sold. She's very quiet in there. Did it sell?
No.
Do you know how to fix it?
Yes, I'll find it.
She doesn't. She doesn't know how to fix it. That's my bad. Yeah, it'll be. So I put it on, but I didn't add to the inventory. So I didn't put one on the inventory number. All right. Let's talk about what's coming up. A couple things. So number one, to the guys on the Insiders group, keep trying, guys. Yeah, keep pushing, because it's just calling my damn name. It really is. But for tonight, the reason I have this Chris Reeve knife Sabenza, this is the Black Micarta inlay, Sabenza 31. This is the large. The reason I have this out here to show is A, because we have them in stock, and B, because if you're looking for just a plain Jane large Sabenza, we do have those coming in very soon. So I imagine we'll be launching those Monday or Tuesday of next week. And they'll be a week old from the factory at the most. So anyway, but yeah, this Micarta version, it's speaking to me, guys. It really, really is. So don't quit. Don't give up on me. And this is the one. I mean, I haven't carried it, used it, or anything else yet. It's been at the shop for display purposes, but it will be the one. But damn it, did you get it fixed?
Yes, I did. It's
Okay,
available.
so my wife just screwed that up somehow.
Maybe.
No, it is now that Nick Nichols. Nothing like promoting something that you don't even have listed properly on your site. It's not the first time I've done it. It won't be the last. Thank you. So yes, but large plain Jane Sabenzas will be here, and they are in Magna Cut. Should be here Monday or Tuesday. So I would look for those to launch on Tuesday, as long as they show up in time. Also coming up, I did not get an update from Hinderer, but I am expecting, I don't know if we'll get them this week or not, but I am expecting those Harpoon Eclipses to be shipping to us soon. Fingers crossed there. And then the other one that I've got an update on is Koenig. So we've had a lot of people asking about these. We do have a very large shipment of our Koenig exclusives. This will be the first time that you will see our exclusive in the mini Arius. So, and that our exclusive is the black DLC tie handles and the burnished blade with bronze hardware. So we're going to have those available in the mini Arius and the full size Arius. Now the mini Arius, we're not getting as many as I would like, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So we'll have mini Ariuses available. I'm sure we'll drop those on 2 separate days. And they will not be here before next week's show. So but hopefully, fingers crossed, by next week's show, I'll be able to tell you that they've shipped and be able to give you an idea of when they're going to drop.
Do you have a price point on either of those?
I do not. I should, because I paid the bill. But I promise next Thursday I'll give you that price point. I'll know for sure.
Smooth or textured?
I think they're all smooth. We've never done textured in the past, but I'll have that information for you next week as well. Yeah, mini Arises are pretty rare, and our exclusive will be really damn rare. So No, I don't think they're blacking out. He has mixed it up on us before, but I typically in the past it's been the bronzed hardware. But it's we'll see. He's mixed them up on us. Rob, yes, I have too. All right. Yes, Shane, we will be getting more 451 folders, but it's going to be a while. He doesn't make a ton every year, so I'd have to imagine we probably won't see any more from him until October, and that's me guessing. He's given me no indication of when we'll get more of them. I believe they're all going to be flippers, but I don't know for sure. No update on Demco except for the fact that some of those guys there are pretty badass rope climbers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should watch their live show today. And then the last update, is this the last update? Maybe. I think this is the last update, is the Les George update. So we have Les George Taloses are in the building, and they are awesome. They really are. God bless. The action on these is just absolutely, I mean, just so well done. So well done. These are all in Magna Cut, and every single one of them we have is the morph tie. There's no black morph tie. There's no Damascus, there's no bronze, there's no smooth, there's no sweep. It is, every single one is the morph tie. These are going to launch tomorrow around, I'm not going to say exactly noon, but around noon. So we have 25 of these, and I think we have 27 billion people that want them. So they're going to get gone in absolute seconds, guys. In seconds. I will guarantee it. So do your best, but understand Les is a very small maker and splits up his stuff between quite a few dealers. We're just lucky to get what we get. And just being honest with you, just set your expectations pretty low. Because they are going to be damn hard to get. So those are dropping tomorrow, and then we do have just a small batch that I'm just going to randomly drop over the weekend. I'm not going to say a time. They're just going to, whoever happens to be lucky and be on the site at different times will get them. And that is a batch of Les George VECPs. They are all smooth tie, just like the other ones, and this isn't enough to do a drop on. It's
All smooth tie, all drop point.
all tie, all smooth, all drop point, all non-flippers.
Price points on both of them.
$425 here, and I know people are going to ask to see these together, and $450 for the morph tie on the Talos. So they're basically about the same size. You get a little longer handle out of that VECP, but not much. Blade length, we're pretty much spot on, if you ask me. So they really are about the same size knife. It's just the difference of the handle here. It's all handle shape that really makes the difference on these. But great action on both of them. So excited to have Les George knives in the shop. And while you're shopping for Les Georges, if you happen to miss out on any of these, we do have a great selection of our exclusive ESVs available. So don't miss out on checking those out, because that is a badass little folder. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that one in there. I will say we sold out of the, at least I think we did. When we came back from our trip, there might be two that I wasn't thinking about.
What do they look like next to that?
Okay, here's the Talos next to a half track. We did sell out of what I was going to tell you, the the facet tie on the ESV. So those are gone. Our exclusives with the stars and stripes on the black morph are getting dangerously low. When those are gone, I'm not doing any more. Also, the black DLC morph tie. I'd say we're getting. I mean, guys, this was those ESV exclusives. That was the biggest run of exclusives we've ever done, and so we knew we'd have them a long time. And actually, doing some of the customizing stuff to them we've been doing, they've really taken off again. But it's an awesome knife. So if you don't have one, I really do highly recommend it. Taluses are dropping tomorrow at noon.
Ish.
Noon-ish. So, what else we got? Anything? Bueller?
Somebody earlier asked, do you do all the drops at noon? I mean, most of them are around noon. but
No,
you
a
vary
lot of
sometimes
them I've been
11.
trying to do at 11. I prefer 11 o'clock drops, but with the store and everything else, it gets a little tricky sometimes. And if we do the 11 o'clock drop, then we're still working on shipping and trying to get things rolling at the store. It balances on days the stores are open. It balances better to do it at noon because by then we've got the store set up, ready to go and open, and we can manage both. But trying to handle shipping, keep orders straight, and everything else, and that 11 o'clock drop gets a little difficult sometimes. So, no, some drops are 11, some drops are at noon, and sometimes I do drops at night. I like doing drops at night, to be honest, especially, and I probably should have with these because with stuff that's higher in demand, I feel like doing that nighttime drop, you drop off some of the people that I think are probably out there reselling. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like resellers, it's almost their full-time job to just hunt, pack, and grab these things super fast. So anything we can do to take the advantage away from them sometimes helps. But
Many areas says we don't know when they're dropping because we don't know when they're dropping.
no drop time set on any of the Koenigs yet. I never say a drop time until the boxes have arrived. You never know when something's going to go wrong. The number of people who have asked that have asked me already to prepay or pre-buy one of the Taluses or one of the mini Ariuses or the full-size Arius or anything like that, we don't do it. We've historically never done it. It just doesn't make for good business, and honestly, it'll be the shipment that goes wrong, or the knives come in and they're not what we expected. So I never take money ahead of time. We don't do pre-sales until we've got, like we did the insiders drop on the Talus. What was that, this past Sunday or Monday or something? But typically don't do any kind of sale outside of that. So what else we got?
Somebody wants to know, are we gonna keep any of the Ariuses or Les George for the store, or are they all just gonna be online?
The Les Georges, I'd feel guilty about keeping any of them for the store, considering how few it is. The Koenigs, we will definitely have some in the store. It won't be many.
You think there'll be any minis?
There will be minis and there will be full size, but probably two or three, four of each. But I mean, this last that's a lot of knife to have somebody just come in and fidget with. So and the last time we had the full size, we had a few carbon fibers in the store, and I think we sold one or two of them, and then I had a guy come in and literally, so a guy came in and literally just fidgeted the hell out of it and then left, and I didn't like that. Because I certainly felt like I couldn't put it back online. I almost felt like I needed to discount it to the guy that ended up buying it. So it won't be many. It won't be many at all. I've got my own personal Arius that I'll probably put in the store and be like, hey, you can mess with this one. And then if you're sure you're serious about buying it, then you can hold this one. I haven't figured out how to handle that yet, but I don't know. Knife people are very particular about their knives and everything else. So, and most knife people that come in the store don't want to buy the display model. So, it gets a little tricky. I'll say that much. I mean, nobody's in there doing anything that's going to hurt it, but we definitely had a few people that kind of irritated me with it. So. delicious. Well, we're done in record time. So
Somebody has offered to buy your used Arius.
you might want to see, you might want to
Multiple
see that.
times.
You might want to see it before you agree on that. It is old. It is probably one of the first 100 made CTS XHP steel. But all right, so yeah, we got time for this stupidity. Let's do this. You got pen and paper?
I do.
Yeah. So for you guys on YouTube that never watch the show, sometimes we do a little something called "What's in the Box."
How's that gonna work?
It's going to be very tricky, but I've got it figured out right here.
Oh,
So nothing to worry about. You just worry about the Instagram part.
I'm not even. worried
This
about
always
that.
turns into complete chaos and stupid shit, and we always get somebody who's butt hurt. But we continue to do it because we're stupid and we don't learn from our mistakes. So we're going to do it tonight too. So what we're going to do, I've got this Hinderer box here. There's something really cool in it. It is not a giveaway. This is a purchase item here, and something that I actually purchased from Hinderer and paid full price for plus tax. So I will be adding to it. But Jesus, this thing's incredible. So since it's been an XM24 kind of week and customized XM24s, what we have here, boys and girls, is an XM24. And I'm going to read the description here. I'm going to back this up so both cameras can see it. This is an XM24 spear point and S45 steel. That is battle black, and that is a battle hound, and that is a textured black micarta scale. So let's just get a closer look at that battle hound. That is badass. Holy clip on there. Holy balls. This thing has got, I didn't know, I didn't look at this much. I had very little time to purchase it. It is Battle Hound number 24. If I had looked at this better, I wouldn't have had this out here for what's in the box. I think I'd have kept it. Damn. Let's look at the blade. There's that Battle Hound blade.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
Huh?
That's really cool, that blade.
This is
Yeah.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, the retail price on this at Blade Show is $8.95. I want to say there was 6 or 7% tax on that, so that's going to put it, let's say, about $9.50. And then I, of course, have to pay shipping, and then I got to pay my fees on my end. So let's round those to about $5%. So no, I don't want to make money. I don't want to lose money. That's the best way I can put it. So let's see. What says this is another $30, $40, and then shipping's another $10. Yeah, I'll probably lose a little bit, but we're gonna go $1,000 even. I think that's way more than fair. Guarantee you the secondary will pay more than that for this, but this knife should never see the secondary market.
Hologram? Or no?
No, I don't believe this is hologram. No, this is not a hologram because it's a spear point. So, call it 2K. The whole point of these is not about making money. This is about just getting something really cool in you guys' hands. So I am going to ask if you've won a Battlefield pickup or a one where you purchased it from us, but still, if you've been one of the winners of our Battlefield pickups in the past year, to please not join in on this one.
Are you talking about in the store, the grand opening, or just like?
No, just
on the show, right?
just on the show. Yeah. So we're going to try and make sure we don't have repeat winners because that doesn't look good. So anyway, all right. So how this works is you start saying in. I'm going to keep up with the ones on YouTube, so I'm going to go get a pen. Can you get me a pen and paper too?
Yeah.
And Kevin and Ellen are going to work on the ones that are on Instagram, and then we're going to put them on the dartboard. We're going to throw some darts at them and call some names out.
It's just 1,000 even, right?
So you guys on YouTube, I'm missing everybody. Evo Intention. All right. Oh, hey, Joaquin. So I got you down as Evo Intention. I like the name. Tyler, on YouTube, you guys got to give me your full name, if you don't mind. Greg Heiss, I got you.
Oh, my word.
Oh, please don't enter on both platforms.
Wait
Realtree 93.
Yes, I didn't see that.
Realtree 93, is that Nate? Just curious. May not be.
Bay Area.
All right, too many people are entering. New price is $1,500. I'm kidding. I did think about doing that though, going to like 1,500 or 1,400 and giving the rest of it to a charity, but all right, Tyler Reynolds, cool, thank you. Trust me, it helps to have more to your name. All right, so this is the YouTube page.
Okay. Jay Simon. 1970, I think, buddy.
Cool. So not many entries over here on YouTube. Like that's a small. Ah, thanks, Ashton.
That's very funny.
So definitely more entries over on Instagram. So this will be a challenge going. Oh, there's Nate saying no. Nate's over on Instagram going, that's not me on YouTube, or it better not be. That's pretty funny. Did y'all get the big smoochie?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
we also got, oh,
I'm gonna call them all back off here in just a minute.
Amino GSF 12.
Balloon GT1, you just joined. You don't even know what it is. Oh, damn, that's funny. I like your thinking.
Nice.
All right, they're slowing down, so that's a good sign. What are we going in for? Balloon GT1. I think you'll want to be in on this one. This is I'm going to read it back off here. This is the Hinderer XM24. This is a Spear Point in S45. Battle Black, Battle Hound, textured black micarta. It is absolutely beautiful. Every little detail. Look at that thing.
Okay, don't be.
Total price on this to your door is $1,000. But damn. Yeah, Balloon GT1 is definitely in now. So while we're waiting on them, you guys got a couple minutes. Anybody got any questions?
BLWN GT1.
Good to know, Joaquin. Let me know if you can message me, Joaquin, and let me know what you like better about it.
Yeah, oh, JD Schaefer, we already had him.
No.
Okay, we are caught up, is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Like that's it, like you're calling it, no more?
Yeah, but once I call the names out, then I know.
Here you go.
I hope so, Chad Dixon. I do hope so, and I have not forgotten about you on the tab. I'll get that to you. I promise. All right, guys. These are the names we've got, just to make sure we didn't miss anybody. Snail's
These are
Place.
the names we have on Instagram.
Yes. Snail's Place, Nightmare Hippie, M Celery, The Big Smoochie, 2457 Jonathan, James Russell 351, Bird Mayon, Bay Area dash EDC,
James
JJ.
Russell is out.
What?
James Russell is out.
James Russell is out. Okay. Bay Area EDC, JJ Graham 123, Randy F 478, J Simmon 1970. Jeff is made of flannel. Chuck Smythe, Merced Mac Tools, L Ninogs FL 200, something QU
QIU.
something Douglas _ Douglas, Douglas BRMN, Pete Lepezzo, Ugly Dave's Fupa, Pokey Gumby 2, Caballero JC, Justin Lee 011, Balloon GT1, and JD Schaefer 72. So on YouTube, I've got Evo Intentions, Tyler Reynolds, Greg Heiss, and Realtree 93. Did we miss anybody? And Hoking, yes, a new half track will be coming, but more in the fall, late fall. So it doesn't look like we missed anybody. All right, so this is going to be even dumber trying to move two cameras at one time. So I'm gonna get the Instagram people over here. There we go. They're good right there. All right, here we go, YouTube people. Love the way I'm talking to everybody, like they're actually inside the phone. So what we do is we take all the names, we attach them to a dartboard, and we just throw a dart. We suck at throwing darts. Not always. And we get accused of being expert dart players. So what we do is we turn the paper backwards so we can't see it. So we'll do, and the YouTube people have a better shot. So we're gonna throw at one sheet and get a name. Nah, screw that. We're putting them all up here. We're gonna run out of time if we try and do it the other way. Crap, the kids broke all the damn tips on the darts.
Yeah, it was the kids.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I forgot you played too.
Maybe.
All right, guys, let's see who we hit, and it's got to touch the name. It actually has to be in the name, or just miss. Let me grab a few darts. All right. And do we have a winner? We don't. Damn it. That could be a name. It is not. Anything? Pete Lepezzo's, man, it barely got you. Pete, you have won, my friend.
The opportunity to
Look
purchase.
at that. It barely got into the T. Just barely on Pete's name. So, all right. This will be even dumber moving everybody back. Congratulations, Pete. You just won one of the most badass Hinderers I've ever seen. So,
Right to purchase.
the right to purchase. Yes. I apologize for the end of that. Outside of that, I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to keep working on this, and eventually we're going to make a decision about how we're going to handle it.
Or you're not going for a backup, just in case.
Oh, no, not with Pete winning. I know he's in. I'm not worried about that at all. If he's not, we'll bring it back out next week, but I think Pete's in. Anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in. What's that?
He said he's giggly.
He should be. He should be. I'd be excited. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. I hope you'll go over to USA Made Blade and keep supporting us. It's been a little scary, honestly, with all this social media stuff and all the other events of this past week. So, you know what? I let it run too long. I'll tell the homeless story next week. But anyway, we've got a lot going on. I hope you guys will continue supporting us. If we can ever do anything for you, just message me or email me at scott@usamadeblade.com. Yes.
What about the guy with the box of knives? We want to talk about him?
Let me bring y'all closer together. So we had a couple people this past week bring in knives that they wanted to sell us. It's a common out. It is. I got to tell you, back when we had the store open pre-COVID, it was probably one of my least favorite things. And I think at one point, I finally told Ronnie, I said, because he'd always come get me, and be like, oh, you need to come talk to this guy. We don't buy knives. It's just that simple.
We don't buy used knives.
We don't buy used knives. We don't buy knives that we don't know exactly where they came from, which is the manufacturer. It's just, I don't want to get into the headache of it. I really don't. But back when Ronnie would always come get me, and one of the times I finally walked out there and I was like, if you come get me, for another person that walks in trying to sell knives. You're leaving with them, and you're never coming back. He did learn after that one, but I don't understand this. But when we tell people that we don't buy knives, they almost always seem to get angry at us. I mean, mad, just damn mad. It's like we kicked their puppy or something.
Did they go into Walmart with a box of knives trying to sell them to Walmart?
Yeah, I don't understand that. It's, you know,
You don't have a sign
it's,
out front
I'm,
that says buy, trade, sell.
yeah, buy trade. No, nothing like that. But people get so angry that when they come in, and it's like, it's not like I said, yeah, I'll buy them all for $5 or something. And but they think we're completely nuts. That we won't buy. I don't understand it, but it happens almost every time. And I could, and that day I was the one opening the shop, and I was 11:55. I'm pulling in, and I had a huge box of knives, and I'm walking in with, because I knew I had all this work to do, and we had new knives to put out for inventory. And as soon as I saw the truck, I was like, that's not a customer. He's coming in to sell stuff or to try and get me to buy. I knew it. And and then a minute later he's walking in the door with a box of knives. And then 2 minutes later he's angry. I don't understand. If somebody wants to explain that one to me, I'd love for him to. But for the record, if you're coming through Salisbury and you want to come see us, we'd love to see your collection. We love to see the knives that you have, especially the American made. I do kind of get a little ticked off when people come in and start showing me their Chinese stuff. But please come on. I love to see all your different knives. I really do. But I don't want to buy them. Share. I'm excited to look at them. I don't want to buy them.
That's fun.
Oh, crypto. That's awesome.
Next week I can try to take a chunk of his ear off.
All right, I think that one's a good one to end on. Crypto Jimbo over on Instagram just said, Scott, you hit the big time when I'm listening to you and have the Donald on mute. I think that's pretty awesome. So on that note, we're going to call it a night. I hope you guys will go over to USA Made Blade. Pete, hit me up a message. We'll get you settled up this evening, I think. But I hope you'll go over to USA Made Blade, get yourself something.
Nice.
Wow, who ruined that?
Hulk Hogan beat ya.
I did listen.
What are you gonna do when
that's
they
funny.
come for you, brother?
Let's try this again. Go to USA Made Blade, get yourself something.
Knife.
We'll see you guys next Thursday. Thanks for watching.
Muted Donald, but muted you for Hulk Hogan.
Oh, it still hadn't hung up.